Good morning. It's Sunday. I actually did have a pretty good sleep, and I just woke up around an hour or so ago. Just sort of trying to wake up, like how when you go to sleep, and it's because it's the weekend. It's Sunday, of course, today, and it is let's see, Sunday, 7:15 a.m. and it is the what day of the week is it? Believe it's the 23rd. Let me see, 27 is Thursday. Monday, Sunday is my third, Monday 24th, Tuesday 25th, Wednesday 26th, Thursday 27th. So I think today is the 23rd, right? That's talking out loud. The calendar is right there in front of me, like 4, 5, 6 steps away from me, but I'm sitting here and I'm comfortable. Like I said, I just woke up and trying to wake up still because it's sort of like, like I said, when you wake up, you just sort of in that sleep mode still, and sort of, your legs are sort of wobbly, and if you walk too fast, you might just stumble. As at least for me, that's how I feel early in the morning time, when my body is still sort of sleepy and just still trying to wake up. I can't just jump out of bed and run off, like a 4 or 5 year old, but I can get up and slowly and surely wake up. I think exercising, stretching here and there, doing like hard exercises helps to wake me up too. But I didn't do any of those exercises. I just sort of got up, walked out of bed, came over to the living room, and restarted the fire because the embers were still left, thankfully. And I just had to add wood, like 6, 7 pieces there, the little ones first, and then a big two big logs on top of that so that it grew. And then it still looked like it was not gonna do anything, so I added paper, the paper that came with the bundle of wood that I got from the store. And crumbled it a little bit and put it in and blow, blow, blow. Blow into the fireplace, like this, like that. Blow into the, and then you could see that it continued to glow and glow and glow some more. And then, of course, it burst into flame in there in the fireplace. And then the wood started to continue to burn like this. See, like you see now how it's the flame. Before there was just logs and the smoke, teeny tiny smoke. And then when it wants to burn really well like this, it starts to have a lot of smoke. And if I blow it, like I just did, like, not just 1 or 2, but sometimes I do it 3 or 4 times, it goes like that, and it bursts into flame like this, like you see on the screen now. That's how I restarted the fire after I sleep in the bed. Like, okay, it's like around 6 o'clock or so. I think I get enough sleep, and it's fair enough. It's a pretty good sleep. It's the only thing with that in the early morning when I sleep in my bedroom, I tend to have this crazy morning allergy where you get a little dry throat and all that. But after I drink some water and walk up and down the house here and there a little bit, it goes away. But since I continue to stay put in one place like this and like lie down or still like sleepy and not getting up and doing stuff yet, then it gets a bit like difficult to shake that off. But it's starting to go away because I'm almost widely awake. Excuse me, you see what I mean? Like my nose feels a little dry and it's a little bit congested. But other than that, it's usually, yeah, I think it's fair deal with my morning. It's sort of like, sometimes it's not that way. Most of the time it's clear. My allergy doesn't act up like that, but sometimes it does. So this one morning, it's that. But overall, I feel well rested, I think, and then ready to do stuff today, go to place of worship, and just, do the normal regular thing, and just part of living in this world, I guess. Yeah, I did send out some stuff out there, some messages, and talked. Let me see, have I talked to anyone? Not really, only to the family. And I probably, did I talk to? Did I even talk to the neighbors? Not really, just looked at them and smile and wave sometimes when I see them, and most of the time I just want my own space. It's not very friendly. There are times when I feel friendly, and there are times when I do not feel very friendly, so I don't know why. I just like don't like to fake it, but if I need to, I can fake the friendliness. Hi, how are you? I'm sounding really friendly when I don't feel very friendly. um, anyway, just recording and documenting, I guess, just so I can have this later for use, perhaps, and enjoy watching it and listen to what was said and so on and so forth, right? Anyway, yeah, so the way I try to wake up also is not just trying to exercise. I also just I feel in the past I would just never have a phone with me, like I said before. My phone is on the desk. But these days, I think I have picked up bad habits. Instead of teaching the young, I'm letting the young influence me, and I have my phone with me almost everywhere. On the bed too, unfortunately. And because I can't sleep, I might as well look at stuff on the phone, because you can actually watch clips, reels, movies, and whatever you want to do with it, or look at the calendar, use the flashlight, use the calculator, or go to app store, shop. I mean, the world is just right there on the phone. And you can look at the world on the phone, through the phone, right? And look at stuff out there, things to do on it, and it's just like so convenient. So then I just picked up this which I used to say before I didn't like fully support it, like half these this phone, this device that you all the time is just so irresponsible, I guess. But here I am. Here I am using the phone and just doing stuff all on it most of the time. I think it's just that something I usually don't do. I now do it. Having a phone with me most of the time. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just that before, when you look at kids, you want the children to play outside, to run around, have social life with their friends. I guess like with the phones, you could also socialize as well with friends. Maybe not close to, maybe not people in the neighborhood, but there are people out there in the international community that are you can actually socialize with, I guess. You can text them, message them, or whatever, communicate with the people out there. So, and it's a sort of socialization, I guess. So then maybe that's probably why I changed my mind. So it's a good convenience to have in life, I guess. But it's completely okay to not have it too. And I guess I got to the point where I think, okay, it's okay to have a phone. It's okay not to have a phone. I guess we all have different thoughts about different things, right? So anyway, so that's what I was doing, just on the phone quite a bit, trying to wake up. It does help me to wake up. That I give credit to the phone for that, because there are things that people posted that's like, some of them is really controversial, some of them is a bit mean things about the weather, things about the disasters out there. Hey, this is sort of stressful to watch, um, but it's news information that I think it's useful for me to have, because it's not like I can go out there myself. It's easier to just look at it on a phone and find out what's going on out there in the world that I live in, right? So yeah, so then that's one reason to have this phone, I guess. So why I carry it around with me much of the time, especially during the morning time or before the sleeping time, because that's when I sort of check on the news and see what's happening out there, and like before I drift off to sleep, and then 2, 3, 4, 5 hours later, and then wake up again and know what's going on and check out the weather, check what to wear. Well, sometimes I have no idea what to eat or what to cook, and so I might get some ideas from the recipes that are posted, and you look at pictures here and there. It kind of gives you a flashback of what I might want to eat, and so I guess that's how I make decisions about what kind of food to cook for the day as well. And then you get like Thanksgiving recipes. I mean, turkey isn't the only thing, but that is the dish, the national dish in this country, in America, that we use to celebrate this holiday, Thanksgiving holiday. But I have seen roast beef, chicken, rotisserie chicken. I have seen meatloaf, ham, honey baked ham. There was some great dishes. I selected those, and they look pretty much like Thanksgiving meals to me, because I think Thanksgiving meals like a feast, right? So anyway, so then I find that dishes. I find that I get my ideas and just thoughts about what I want to eat, because I saw what's posted, and it sort of like wake me up, can make my brain wave active, I guess, more active, because it was sort of sleepy in the morning. I'm online, so playing on my phone. No, actually, I'm not really online. I'm just videotaping what I'm going to post it. Anyway, like I said, I am actually just filming right now, just using my camera film thing. I'm just gonna post it to YouTube Studio, and then send this out to you, and then sorry, sometimes I like narrate into all kinds of stuff and lose track of what I'm saying. Sorry, it's just talking, and I get carried away with sometimes I go live and I'm thinking I'm going live on FB, and so today I'm just talking and doing a film on my camera, and just post it later, so I can save this clip on my phone, I think, maybe for another time, or if I have it, still, it's still there, and if I remember and I have nothing much to do, I can always go back and look for it for reference, you see. And also, yeah, I can send it to you, since it's YouTube Studio is public. It's I try to like say things that are sort of not something so private between you and me that you are embarrassed, I'm embarrassed. So yeah, then I'm just trying to say stuff that is not too embarrassing, right? So hopefully nothing too embarrassing. But if it happens, I think I've seen people post embarrassing things all the time. I mean, I saw a clip where, oh right, there's one clip, it's AI, but there are people who steal packages from the doorsteps of other people's homes. They pick up the box, they go back to the car, and a big explosion of different colors happened. Like one person had blue powdery explosion. They didn't get hurt, but they just sort of got a little bit of dust or whatever in their eyes, or the smoke in their eyes for a bit, and they're like super annoyed, but because they were trying to steal packages. And then those packages, I guess the people who left them on the porch, it's AI, okay, it's generated by AI, because sometimes I can't even tell if it's even real, because like those kind of powdery thingy that explodes like yellow, blue, or whatever, or it's just blue or pink, It looks like a gender reveal thing instead, a gender reveal powdery puff that I have seen posted online before, but the gender reveal party for, you know, for like a baby. Anyway, so that's so that same idea was like out there. Somebody posts steel packages that have all these explosive gender reveal color, but they're not just pink and or blue, but like different color, pink and red and green, and I don't know if there was any green. There was black and yeah, so there was pink, there was blue, and there was black, and there were probably yellow also. There's quite a few. There were 6, 7 clips, I think. That was somebody, you know, 6, 7 people who stole packages from the porches of other people's homes, and that ended up exploding. And of course, again, that was just AI generated. So you see, it's not even real. It's just AI generated, people's imagination that's happened. But it looks so real, like I said, because the gender reveal thing is actually a real thing. I have seen people do gender reveal where the, like I said, open up cut the cake and then pop pink powder or pink or blue powder, you know, and then you go pink with balloons and everything, telling you the gender of the child that's going to be born, whether it's a boy or a girl, right? A boy is blue, pink is for a girl. So anyway, that's what I saw posted online, and I saw things about, you know, how one country arguing with each other, of course, my country arguing with the neighboring country provoking that country, and back and forth, and that very stressful. And the neighboring country is the one that's in the wrong, but also the country that got bullied was very upset about it, and kind of like yelling back and like, yeah, you deserve it. That's because it's karma. You have rain, you have disaster, speaking in my language, right? You have all sort of disasters, and you like your roads, there's like flooded with water, and there's electricity went out, and then the people got stuck on a hotel up there, thousands of people up there, and now your country is declaring emergency, and you are just suffering the consequence of karma, and you know, that's what you deserve because you were bullying us, and you like did all these terrible things, kill a few of our people, like 1 or 2 people died and came and shoot us and invaded our border boundary, and you know, yeah, those are the words that you were using, and I'm tempted. Usually I just click like to share it, but some of it, I mean, it's not, some of it I don't believe in it either, but I just click it like so that it's for information purposes. But some of them is just so drastic, and with that thumbs up like button, I'm just like, I don't know if I can do this. It's just like sound so what do I say? I don't know what stops me. It sounds so one-sided. I guess it's really very one-sided. It doesn't like tell me the whole big picture. So that I'm like, I know I'm like, when I hit that thumbs up button, I'm not advocating it or supporting it or anything. I was just like, okay, here you go. See, this is what this person thinks. I hit like, right? But like I said, a few of them I see, I'm like, I can't hit like because like it's so sad, and if I hit it, it's just saying that I'm thinking that same way. Like, well, not necessarily that way, I know that, but it's just like my head cannot, my brain, my mind cannot wrap around that. Yeah. Anyway, that's how I do the media in the morning, and just trying to wake up and excuse me. You see what I mean? This excuse me, let me clear my throat. I think I need a cup of water, but even water doesn't help. I gotta go boil some hot water and have some hot tea or something like that, or hot coffee, and then I'm like, I'm awake, I'm ready, and the dry throat's gone, and right now I still feel a little bit of it. It's just like, I think I think natural heat is a bit easier to take, but it's still pretty very drying, I think, for my throat. I don't know. It's just like I feel a little congested on my left nostril. Excuse me for that info. And see, my throat, I feels a bit scratchy. No, it's not scratchy. It's not itchy or anything. It's just dry. It's just hard to clear. It's just like it tells me I need to drink some water or something solid. Maybe I'll go get some apple cider or Coke or Sprite or what I keep thinking calling it Sprite, ginger ale or sparkling water. I sort of like take a break from sparkling water because they don't taste so good there anymore. It's just too healthy for me. So I'm like, okay, I take a break from sparkling water, but I'll drink something sweet. I have lived life and then limiting things too long. I'm just going to enjoy this sweet drink or that I never really enjoyed before, you know. Eat this cookie I never ate it before. I'm just going to eat it now because I didn't eat it before. I saw it and I have access to it, but I didn't eat it. So now I'm going to eat it. That's what let's see what I mean. My morning condition, I guess you could say it that way. Yes, I like I said the other time I actually fell asleep and then my panic attack was just like it is a panic attack. It's just an anxiety issue, I guess. It's actually fell asleep and then woke up like normal, and I think it was I was actually sleeping for about 3 hours and a half straight that time, and I was sort of having that anxiety issue, you know, like thinking that if I fall asleep, yeah, it's way too like I could imagine myself in the Arctic North when I fall asleep. It's just a strange thing. But anyway, as that's over, I thankfully I just don't have that feeling with me anymore. So thank goodness. But at the same time, I have stuff to do today, and like I said, I'm gonna go out. The kids will just go do their stuff, and I'm doing my stuff. But we will go in the same vehicle, and then just kind of like do a thing, and then meet up again and return. Yep. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, my nose. Like if I I do need to get something to drink, but I think I want to finish up my topic. I know I've been chit-chatting and saying things quite a bit, but I still have something to say, I think. Still have a few more things to say. Then I can go get my hot cocoa. No, I don't have hot cocoa, hot coffee. I have to start cooking and stuff like that because there's a potluck that I gotta go to and then do stuff with them. It's part of my fun Sunday, I guess. But that's what I'm going to be doing. I haven't selected my outfit yet, so I don't know what I'm going to wear. And then I know the coat I'm wearing, the scarf I'm wearing, but I don't have an outfit yet. You know, underneath the coat, of course. You can put whether it's a dress or it has to be. It can't be pants because it's a setting is a bit more formal, and especially holiday season like this, it's Thanksgiving, and you really can't wear pants if you're a woman, and you cannot. I mean, there are people who still wear jeans or whatever. It's still fine. Younger people, they tend to wear whatever they want, right? Jeans and tights or whatever, or you know, just like use formal tops. But I think if you're like one of the people teaching something in a worship setting in America, you gotta wear some dresses and or skirts or blouse and something nice and sort of fancy and sort of elegant, sort of presentable, if not too casual, you know, not casual, but more formal. So I don't have anything too formal yet. Might be just a dress, or I don't know. It has to be warm because it has to think of. I have to think of something warm that covers me well. Okay, and then because it's I hear that there is well, it is getting cold a bit earlier than normal. It's not even winter yet, but so I have to like think about how to bundle myself out there. And yeah, and I don't know if they do have heat. They have installed some heat over there in that building, and it's new. They fixed it, and they put some other heater furnace, I don't know, heating AC units. I saw some outside, and then inside too. They replaced the old one maybe, or they fix it or make it all nice. And that area, that room, the closet downstairs where they install air conditioning or heat system. And yeah, it's like all new. It's just been like a year or so. And then that's been working real well. I heard that working, pumping either hot air or cold air in the winter time. Oh, in the summertime, cold air, I guess. Winter time, hot air. I think that's what it's for. It's a heating system, heating air conditioning system that was probably replaced because, like I said, the room for the furnace is like renovated, and upstairs there was some extra area that was put in so that the new unit can be placed there too. I don't know how that's. I'm pretty sure it's connected because, like the fan on the outside, right, blows air, whatever, ventilation, I guess, to bring in and out of the building, bring into the building or out of the building, to ventilate the building and send heat off in the winter time throughout the building, and then cool air, cool, comfortable air in the summertime and throughout the building. I think that's what the fans are for that I saw outside. In the yard of that building. Anyway, yeah, so it's like 7:40 a.m. I put up some tinsels up there, you see. One tinsel, all I did was use this sticky, it's a command sticky. It's like you can stick a hook to that little sticky tape on the wall and hook up the little plastic hook on it and hang a plant or light tiny plants. But instead of using it for plants, I just stick my tinsel on there. It looks a bit too close to the fire, but I have seen it on other posts before that you can decorate the fireplace. So yeah, I hope it doesn't it doesn't do anything such as singeing it, cinch the tinsels. But it looks so far overnight. It's been there. I guess the heat rise, but it gets it's sort of like radiate out this way into the house more evenly. Is I guess it. I think it's about 3 feet away from the fire. They did say to put your space heater 3 feet away from any kind of structures because you want to protect your properties, your belonging. You don't want to cause any fire. But I think that tinsel is about 3 feet away from the flame. So yeah, I think we're good. It's a bit really hot, but I guess it'll handle it, I guess. Okay. Anyway, so I'm sort of more awake than before. So, and had a good sleep. Then I think after I chit chat, I might go back and do a little stretch here and there. And I sort of got my stretches, like I said, from lifting bundles and bundles of wood, like that. And see how much it's all that plastic bag. It's how much I used to warm up the house. And it's sort of like burned really low. Like I said, there was just a little tinder left, and I could feel it. Like, okay, it's not comfortable anymore. I'm awake. So come to check. Okay, there's no flames anymore, and so I had to add wood, and this came back up. So that's what happens. How much wood I used throughout the night, and then I clean up later, you know, here it is, and then I just right here my little Christmas table. I sort of like, if I clear things all around it, away from it, it will look much better. But right now, this is how it is. Push things all around and didn't get to it yet. Like one thing at a time, but at least it still looks quite pretty. I think if I like disregard everything below that and just look at the top like this. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying hi, and um recording, documenting, and for today, because I didn't do it last night, and so I wanted to do it this morning. Not sure if I'm going to post it online on Facebook or not, but I think I'm just gonna send it to you, and whoever gets onto YouTube and search for it, and they could find this video, I guess. So, okay, so I'm just gonna say have a great Sunday, and it is 7:45. Talk to you later.